my beautiful friends. How are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Monday, the 25th of January, 2021. We've got the moon in the morning time, in the early or the later degrees of Gemini. All right, like we talked about on Sunday's horoscope, creating that trine over there to Mercury. All right, so this morning, or whatever time it is for you, this energy exists. It's about removal of all superficialities of existence. Okay, moving beyond the left, logical or not logical in this point, analytical, or nitpicky, or status quo. I think I have to have, I think I need to be, I think I need to, this is about coming back into a sense of authenticity, right? Beyond superficialities. Okay, and then we're going to have the moon move into the sign of Cancer, its home sign. All right, which is really beautiful energy. And as we see just before we get there, we start to form this septile over here to Uranus. Okay, so what's cool about that, Mercury's in this place of saying let go of the analytical mind, use the right brain, use the sense of oneness, the sense of peace. The moon is saying let go of superficialities, right? Look at both sides of the coin. The sense of authenticity. And as we're discovering this, Gemini sense of discovery, we have that breakthrough energy of Uranus, right, in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, okay, deals with money, material possessions, and things. So it's like we have this concept, that an enlightening moment of concept or awakening reality, perhaps, or a different perspective of how we're viewing things or status quo, all this top energy over here of how we look or how we're viewed to the world, and this is saying like we can shake free of this, of whatever it is, the material possessions that we think we might need or the thing that we have to get in order to take us to the next place, the next step in our process, the next step in our life. And this is saying, no, you have it. It's inside of you. The question is inside of you. The answer is inside of you. Right? And then beautifully enough, the moon's going to move into the sign of Cancer, right? Which is home. Okay, and we have this really cool septile now forming between Mars and the moon, okay, which is emotional. We're coming back to self. So it's like we have this awakening experience, whatever this information coming into oneself, this, breaking free of some sort of material goods, maybe not only material goods, but comforts, okay? I think that's really what this is. And then as the moon moves into Cancer here, it's just like having that emotional awakening and recognizing of self, coming back to self. What do I think I need to be comfortable? Sometimes it's can be anything. Can be anything, absolutely anything. So in this energy, we're saying, what can we release? What comforts do we think that we need to make us happy, or to make us physical objects, physical things that make us happy, that we can release and say, okay, this is I'm stronger than this, right? And that's what Venus is saying up in Capricorn. What are my boundaries? What are my limits to certain things? And be strong. It's Capricorn's the knees, right? It doesn't buckle, it doesn't break, right? It's a strong energy saying, okay, we can be firm. Right, and it's something too, like with meditation, when we're sitting down with self and focusing on our breathing, whatever it is, it's just like, mind is in control here at this moment. Not the body that has a crave or the desire of something. To grab the phone, to check social media, or to go grab a cookie or a glass of water or whatever it may be. And it's just saying, no, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do this. And then when we do that, giving up those comforts that we want to go grab to break us from that moment, that's that emotional release. Okay, so then the moon comes home to Cancer, and it's just now forming this relationship to Mars, forming this relationship to Neptune here. Okay, and these energies are about taking forward action. Okay, so we're not just thinking it. Okay, we're not just feeling it, but we're taking forward momentum, forward action in our healing process, in our process of letting go of whatever maybe desire it may be, to grab those old comforts, those old things, releasing those old. Okay, square, Neptune square to the south node, Neptune creating those septiles. Again, those septiles is fate and destined energy. Fate and destined connection to the emotional moon. Fate and destined connection to Mars, our planet of action. Okay? Saying that, look, we can have whatever we dream of, whatever we think of, whatever, our wildest dreams we want to create and manifest into this world, we absolutely can. And we're going to, take whatever steps are necessary right now to go in that direction. Last thing I want to talk about here is where we're headed as we're going through this little breakthrough, this emotional breakthrough, mental breakthrough into emotional breakthrough, emotional release. Emotionally connecting again with spirit, connecting with source, and saying, what is it that I truly want and desire in this life? Okay. The power and beauty of that is now coming back to our sun here in the sign of Aquarius. Okay. The sun, which was just conjunct to Saturn. Okay. And is about to square, it's already starting, to square Uranus. Okay. And I want to talk about those two energies for a moment, because the sun conjunct Saturn, all right, at 4 degrees, and they're pushing ahead. But that energy is taking a fresh, clean slate and applying well-rounded knowledge to it. Okay, this is like an analogy. This is taking a Bob Ross style painter, a well-trained painter. Okay, that knows this style, and we're going to paint landscapes, and we have a blank canvas, and we have our paints, and we know what we're going to paint here. Okay, or it's that style of knowledge. Okay, here we go. The authority, Saturn, the authority. So I'm Bob Ross. All right, my friends, we're going to paint a happy little tree right here. And all right, so now, Bob, I'm teaching you, Saturn, authority, teaching you my ways of painting. Okay, so we have this energy of the Saturnian energy of the old, wanting to imprint onto this new, fresh, clean palette its own concept of what the image should be. Okay, and where Uranus is at in Taurus, which is the ruling planet associated with Aquarius, okay, which is where Saturn and the sun are squaring. Jupiter's still squaring Uranus, okay. Uranus is saying this is the cosmic egg, okay, a fresh, clean plate, a fresh, clean mind, not impressed or impressioned with anything. All right, so that means this is like that protege child that just has never seen anything, but just grabs the paints and starts walking over and just painting the canvas. Okay, an unimpressioned mind. So it's like all of this, we're releasing this energy. We're coming home back into Heart Center, Moon coming home, and we have this sense of energy from over the weekend of must do it this style, must take the, our teacher's approach at applying this, and the energy that we're headed toward, which is exact, it's a square today, but it's going to be exact on Tuesday, is a completely unimpressioned mind, completely unimpressioned heart, completely free. And it's just like, what did you want, coming back here to this connection between Mars now, Mars, the moon, and Neptune. It's like, what did we think a dream job could be like? What did we think our lifestyle would be like when we were children? When we had those big, wishful thinking eyes and heart, or what do we think, the opportunity of romance and love could be? What do we think the opportunity of anything could be? And then as we grow up, the world is impressioned on us and it becomes limited. Okay, so this is now saying expand. That's what Neptune's job is to do, is say bring expansion to those things that are non-physical. Okay, those wishful thinking, those feelings that bring us up and make us jovial and happy. All right, and we're saying we're in creation mode still. We're in creation mode, and the inner work that we're doing right now, the spiritual, the shadow work that we're doing, is work that's going to manifest in physical form. Okay. And we're going to do that, and that's, part of that soul tribe energy that Aquarius brings. We're figuring out a way to connect everybody still through this energy. Even through being, spaced apart right now, we're still figuring out ways to connect with one another. All right. So that's our day, my friends. That's our Monday and moving into Tuesday. It's a lot going on, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Wherever you are, whoever you are, you have a beautiful day, my friends. I love you. I wish you enough. We'll see you tomorrow.